shall not be moved. We shall not, shall not
Hi, how you doing? I brought all the bubbles. The big ones, the little ones, the... Yep. I'm ready.
I was looking at a couple other of my group that comes on Wednesday.
Oh, yeah, it looks like a pretty good... Yes, actually, when I was riding down, I heard a bunch of people calling out in the middle there, so I'm going to start making my way down, up and down, I guess. Yeah. Oh, here comes Rebecca. Hello.
I'm not sick for riding back.
I think he's...
Okay, well, you get you.
The cops will get you. They'll get you. I know. Jerks. I know. Well, you know that this is going to end up in the... Woo! It looks like it. No, I don't know. We won't put up with ice. Say it once, say it twice. We won't put up with ice. Say it once, say it twice. We won't put up with ice. Say it once, say it twice. We won't put up with ice.
These bubbles?
Yes.
Wedding Dance, 1976. Tiny bubbles in the water. Makes me feel funny. Makes me feel fun. That's as much as I remember.
Woo! Yay, bubbles! Woo! Bubbles! Woo! Bubbles! Woo! Woo! Down
I understand that we had a poster going around, kind of a thank you card for First Ladies. Is that making its rounds? And everyone who wanted to get to sign that also? Where's that? All right, well, anyways, if you did get a chance, we'll move it back around again later on. We got several speakers here tonight. Our goal tonight, well, our new goal for tonight is to celebrate what Maze has done, so we're thankful about that. But our overall goal tonight is to be a part of what's going on across the country today. Communities, not cages. Detention Watch Network, Indivisible, Disappeared in America, and others are standing up to stop the detention warehouse expansion and conversion in the U.S. We don't need more ICE. So tonight we have several speakers for you.
How'd you get down here so
We're going to
fast?
bring up in just a little bit Annalise Ortiz.
I'm looking for Phil.
I have not seen him. No.
It's a long walk. Just walk.
And we got a few other speakers here.
I saw that they still had the shuttle when we left. Yeah.
From Callie Ogles, our student body vice president of Dysart High School.
Yes. Yes.
Because she's in student government, she has some responsibilities.
You will wear ESA
They needed some
funding
extra
for
help.
Yes, we've signed that. Yes.
Signed it.
Yes, yeah.
Terrific.
All right. Yes, thank
Oh, there
you.
goes sick again.
He's just
That
riding
is
up
not
and down.
something
Yeah.
we want to pull our way
He's
from.
just
He's
riding.
had to put up with enough for
It's
senior
easier for
high
him to
school.
ride than it is to stand.
Oh,
So.
gotcha.
So. I will. Yeah. I'm going to be walking back down here too. But yeah.
Just like ours, national day of action, communities not cages. Trump administration has found a target maximum of 23 nationwide. Individual facilities designed to hold between 1,500 and 10,000 people. ICE is currently detaining more than 70,000 people. 23 residents.
I guess speaks to how queer people are.
I think we can say this with a bit more confidence. This fight
Whoops.
are stopping more than a dozen proposed flags in red state and in blue. Property owners have walked away from deals under public pressure. City councils have passed moratoriums and turned off water. Republican senators have tried to proposed facilities in their own states. A federal judge has constructed at a site ICE had already purchased. Maryland. That's the one that has expired this year. A federal judge and ICE was already purchased, and it's been stopped. Because that's exactly what we're going to do to this one right here. Today we are celebrating Arizona Attorney General Chris Mays filing a federal lawsuit against this administration to do just that, to stop this prison camp behind us right here. I love having a tuba in the tree section over there. That's awesome. And a horn. Our goal is cancel the warehouse detention plan and stop every conversion immediately. Reject all public funding, permits, and local resources that enable ICE to expand detention. Require full transparency and real community consent before any federal detention action moves forward. Decisions about detention should not be made behind closed doors. Every one of those demands describes exactly what we have been fighting for in this community for weeks and months now. We've demanded the NEPA review, the city council pressure. We've been applying pressure on the city council. The chemical hazard research from right across the street here. We published that. Warehouse facilities are built for storing products, not people. This warehouse will expose those detained to unsafe, inhumane conditions, harm the communities where they're sited, and lock states and localities into long-term detention infrastructure with no community input. And we know this. And we said it at a city council meeting that went until midnight back in February. We've said it at press conferences. We've said it in federal records research that's now cited in Chris May's lawsuit. So here's what today's national campaign makes clear. The mass deportation agenda is unpopular, and organized communities are proving that it can be stopped. Organized communities, that's the variable. Not lawyers alone, not politicians alone, but organized communities like this one right here. You are an organized community. And we're gathered here. People in dozens of cities across the country have gathered in the same way. A march in Romulus, Michigan, other protests, other events today, saying the same thing for the same reason. Not what an organization did, not what attorneys did, not what politicians did, but what you've done. On January 23rd of this year, the federal government purchased this warehouse without telling the city, without an environmental review, without asking a single person who lives here whether housing thousands of human beings across the street from a chemical facility was a good idea. And they just did it. $70 million and done. And you showed up. You showed up to that first city council meeting and you stayed. You stayed until midnight. 5 hours of testimony and virtually uniform opposition. And I want you to notice that phrase, uniform opposition. And here's why it matters. Because that is how Chris Mays described it in the federal complaint filed this week in the United States District Court. She cited you in that complaint. And your presence that night is now a matter of federal court record. And that's not all. Some of you remember when we started talking about this Rincon facility right here a few weeks ago. It was first brought to my attention the day that we decided to do our own. And that was the day that I learned about exactly what was going on in this facility behind us. Now, as far as we know, what's going on there is totally legit. Not that we're crazy about having that kind of facility right there. But the thought of putting this next to that is horrifying. Some of you remember that day. It was a local volunteer, a supply company, who pulled federal records and found that Richmond's risk management plan was filed in January of this year, and it was taken. The emergency plan was used to population good. No evacuation protocol to It is easy to wonder at times whether your efforts matter, whether showing up at City Hall and asking the sheriff to come forward and I don't like the deputy Mayor Kevin Sarger.
Excuse me, sir. Can you tell me why you're here today? We're talking about here today.
Not as just inspiration, not as just a metaphor.
Some old lady tried to complain about the bubbles. Some old lady tried to complain complain about the bubbles, of course. But I think she got told no because everybody else was like, bubbles, yay, bubbles. And then some lady's like, I don't like those bubbles. To one of the organizers, to one of like to one of the people, you know, that are like, you know, one of the I don't know, security, whatever. Told her I don't know. I was just walking down and blowing bubbles and stuff. And she's like, I don't like those bubbles.
There's nothing that DHS can do to make that appropriate. There's nothing that ICE can do. There's nothing that Garda World can do. If Garda World even has a clue how to do this, they never run anything like this before. They've only provided security, elevator Alcatraz. They've never
You get on your bike, take your gun, and you drive by.
There's a protest coming. Probably better behaved than Lola. Oops. Gotcha!
Yeah, the bubbles
Nothing bad. Nothing bad. Yes, yes.
Room full of people that were east of our Homeland City, all that night. Organized citizens and full federal records and told the truth about what they had. That is people, not the bumper sticker, but the actual version. These efforts end up in the federal complaint because you took that with seriously, you were consistent, so up, and that formula had to be Now, we have someone here tonight.
Whole cases of fresh produce. Pre-order for Tuesday, Wednesday.
What's that? 2 cases of fresh produce? Yeah.
I'm kind of excited because I think we have found a thing that's going to change. So let me have Link come up here and tell you more about it.
I'm not very good.
I love the balloons.
Oh.
What?
Trying to figure out what's that little green card she's got out. Oh. Oh.
Oh, what?
I had to process it for a minute.
A green card?
Yeah. Just a minute, you know.
What's that green card?
Like pest clearances, everything. Oh.
Why do you keep riding back and forth?
Well, because I'm gonna just sit here. I'm running the sign, Mops. I'm running the sign.
And definitely stay tuned. We are talking with folks on other organizations and try to provide exactly what we're going to talk about.
Next time, huh?
Come down to do that one of these.
Yeah. Right.
One of the things that we wanted to do tonight was to put a face on what ICE will do with this facility. And so
I'm so glad the weather's nice.
we already have experience. Our next couple of speakers are here to help you understand exactly what happened.
You going again?
First up, I want to invite Stan Kelly with Resident Democracy in the East to come on up. He's an advocate. He is a worker. And he's up for about
Our good friends from Make Another Grinder account, don't you know?
Thank you all for being so important and to come out and do the things and say no. My name is Samantha G. I'm a business owner and a school caretaker for my 89-year-old disabled veteran father. Even every time I do what I can to help them the people affected by ICE. I tell you this because I have firsthand knowledge of what this administration is doing and what harm it is causing in the community. Every night, rapid response is going to reports of ICE kidnapping people who are on their way to work, going to Southside District schools, and just going about their day. I witnessed ICE take young man, take his car, and take him into his home, and then explain that he hit them and assaulted them. Even though I saw the game and I that he did not I take his children to different state schools because I sat in front of the home tutorials in first grade school. And they were too afraid to take their children to school. I've been the person that goes and picks up injured cars that
Stop it. Oh my God.
really helped for 3 days because he was activated and in our work. It had been for 3 days in the Phoenix field office.
Stop it.
Phoenix field office is 12-hour
Stop it. He gave me a peace sign when he went by. He gave me a peace sign when he went by. And you don't need to be interrupting their speeches. It's inappropriate.
I think I caught a bird when he went by. Maybe I missed it.
I don't know. He gave me a peace sign, but don't be inappropriate. And interrupt their speeches, please. I'm not going to be able to take you anywhere.
You packed the megaphone.
Don't be. That is serious speeches.
She was worried about him because he has and he has to be doing. He does not take his medicine. The HIV will turn into full-blown AIDS and he will die. ICE does not care.
ICE does not care. Started all again. Pops. Go that way. Quit riding in front of their stuff.
Before we have our next speaker come up, thanks for that. We're going to Mark and Bullhorn there come up. He's got a couple of things that he wants to tell you about that are coming up that are very important for community supplies. So Mark, surprise, how are we feeling? Are we tired of ice being in our backyards? Are we tired of seeing ice happen in our community? Well, we're here to fight back, aren't we? We're here to organize, aren't we? That's exactly right. Y'all are actually the people. We're not going to run out of time.
Ice out of Arizona. Ice out of Minnesota. Ice out of Arizona. Ice out of Minnesota. Ice out of Arizona. Ice out of Minnesota. Woo!
These are not threats to our community. These are our neighbors. These are our parents of Dysart High. These are our neighbors. And yet
shame!
And at the very same time, down the road, there is project a giant data center and gas power plant with 18 turbine stacked. Shame!
Shame!
They want to burn fuel there day and night, pumping pollution into our air. Surprise, do we want our air to be so polluted? No! They're part of one same system. The system that pays people for profit and builds machines next door that run on our labor, our land, and our air. A system that kills our loved ones in camps and pays for it by kicking our kids off of Medicaid. Shame! A system that locks people away while the rest of us are worked harder, breathe worse, and pay the price with our lives. We gotta be real about what this means. They want to detain our workers, immigrant workers, that are time in a warehouse sitting just a few hundred yards from home, from school, from families, and they want to do it quietly, without telling y'all, without asking y'all. Are we going to let them get away with that?
And at the same time, like I said, they want to build one of the biggest power-hungry data center projects in Arizona, right next to where we live. A project that will burn massive amounts of gas, use huge amounts of our groundwater into communities that are already struggling to breathe. So ask yourself, why here? Why now? Why put the thinking zone on a massive industrial project that is right in the same place? Because they see us as expendable. Because they think working people won't fight back. Because they think we're not going to connect the dots.